Hello dear students, welcome to a new algebra lesson. Today we'll be talking about the relations. What is a relation? If x and y are two sets, the Cartesian product of the two sets is denoted by x times y. The relation R from x to y is a subset of the Cartesian product x times y under a given condition. Let's move to the example to understand it more. If x is a set of three elements 1, 2, and 4, and y is a set that has elements 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8, and R is the relation from x to y, where ARB means A is half B, or A is equal to half B, for every element where A belongs to x and B belongs to y. Write the relation represented by an arrow diagram and a Cartesian diagram. Now we're going to check what are the elements in x that are equal to half the element in y. If you check it, check the 1. The 1 is half the 2. So the 1 in x is half the 2 in y. The 2 in x is half the 4 in y, where the 4 in x is half the 8 in y. So here are the three ordered pairs that we have. How to represent this on an arrow diagram? We make a rectangle on the left hand side, we call it x. Another rectangle on the right hand side, we call it y, and we write all the elements in x and all the elements in y, and then we start connecting from x to y. The 1 is half the 2, the 2 is half the 4, where the 4 is half the 8. How to represent this on the Cartesian diagram? By plotting these ordered pairs on the graph. Point 1, 2, point 2, 4, and point 4, 8. Example number 2. If x is a set that has elements -1, 1, and 2, where y is another set that has elements 2, 4, 6, and 8, and R is a relation from x to y, where ARB means B is equal to 2A plus 4, for every A belongs to set x and B belongs to set y. So here we're going to find the values of A and B that are fulfilling with this equation. So if I put A equals -1 and I substitute it in B, you will see that B equals 2 times -1 plus 4, and the answer here is 2. The 2 is an element in set y. So we have a first ordered pair, which is -1 and 2. If you substitute A by 1, so it would be 2 times 1 plus 4, which is 6. And you will see that 6 is an element in set y. So another ordered pair, which is 1, 6. We try the last A we have, the 2. If you substitute it here, 2 times 2 plus 4, it's 8. And also 8 is an element in set y. So here we have three ordered pairs, -1, 2, 1, 6, and 2, 8. How to represent this in an arrow diagram? We write the elements of x and the elements of y, and we start connecting the pairs. How to represent this in a Cartesian diagram? By plotting the points -1, 2, 1, 6, and 2, 8. Example 3. If x is a set that has elements -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2, and R is a relation where ARB means A is an additive inverse for every AB belongs to x. So A and B they both belong to x. So if I check every element in x, what will it be? The -2. What's the additive inverse of -2? Yes, it's 2. And the 2 is there in the element because the question said that A and B both belong to set X. So the first order pair we have will be -2 and 2. And so on. The additive inverse of -1 is 1. The additive inverse of 0 is also 0 for sure. The additive inverse of 1 is -1, and the additive inverse of 2 is -2. Let's now represent this relation with an arrow diagram. As we said before, and we're repeating it again, if the number is repeated in the order pair like 1, 1, we make a circle on the 1. If it's 2, 2, we make a circle on the 2 or under the 2. So here, the arrow diagram, it's 0, 0, -1, 1, and it's going in both directions because you have -1, 1, and 1, -1. And -2, 2, it's also going in both directions, -2, 2, and 2, -2. And here's the representation of it in the Cartesian diagram. And now, let's go to example 4, our last example. If I have a figure below, and the question is asking me to represent the arrow diagram of this relation that has set x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how can I write this relation? Here's the arrow diagram. The ordered pairs are what? Check it here. Once it has a circle, this means it's repeated. So the 1 has a circle, so it's 1, 1. The 2 has a circle, so it's 2, 2, and so on. But now, let's do it one by one. So here, 1 has a circle and no arrows are going out from the 1, so it's only 1, 1. Let's go to the 2. The 2 has a ring, has a circle, so it's 2, 2, and then there is an arrow coming out from the 2 going to the 1. So here it's 2, 1. To the 3 has a circle, so it's 3, 3. And then there's an arrow going out from the 3 to the 1, so it's 3, 1. The 4 has a circle, so it's 4, 4. And the 4 has 2 arrows coming out, 4, 1 and 4, 2. And for the 5 has a circle, so it's 5, 5. And then there's a line or a ray coming out of the 5 going towards the 1, so it's 5, 1. And by finishing this example, we came to the end of our session today. Thank you very much.